You are now tuned in to Go Time Dolphins with Charlie Touche and Kadeem Simmons, the Miami Dolphins podcast that's for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's showtime. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's showtime. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time.
Miami Dolphin fans, Go Time Dolphin fans, what's good in the hood? It is Friday, we are live, and we are here to preview the Philadelphia Eagles Sunday night football game, or for the UK fans, or even European fans in general, Monday morning football, because obviously we do not have Sunday night football over here. Before we delve into that and all the latest news in Miami, of course, Mr. Charlie Touche, how are you?
We are live. Boy, it's a huge UFC event going down tomorrow morning, and I just had to throw that in there for Bruce Buffer. But it's Go Time Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins podcast that goes not only across the pond, but across the world. I'm your boy, Charlie Touche. Got my co-host, Kadeem Simmons, with me. It's always for the fans and by the fans. Your favorite podcast. Yeah, man. I like it. It's a big week, man. We got the Eagles. People already saying they don't count. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff don't count nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But we're about to find out. We're going to really see. You know, we went up against Buffalo, got smacked. You want to think the Dolphins will bring their A game, no more taking the difficult throws. Like, bro, McDaniel and Tua are playing Madden out there, bro. You know when you run up the score, you get 70 points, and then you blow this team out, that team out, and then you like, yo, I want this receiver to get more stats so I can have two receivers with good looking stats, and then you target that receiver on purpose. You know what I'm saying? When you playing Madden, that is what Tua is doing with Waddle, and yeah, man. So I think all that goes out the window this Sunday. You just want to win the game.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you to everyone who has commented so far in the live. JML says going to chop it up on a GTD barbershop. That would be dope. Do need to trim my beard a bit, just clean up a bit around the sides. Hannah Montana says, evening, lads. Also notice her last name. Still Hannah Amate, but it is what it is. JML says, greetings, Hannah.
Hannah Montana.
Fins up. Lee Connolly says, evening all. The great Fins fan says, afternoon, everyone. Rob says, howdy. And then adds, well, I screwed up on Wednesday, got to 11 p.m. and thought, wonder what time the guys are live. Woke up Thursday to see you went live earlier than normal. So, yes, over the next few weeks, we will be going live
around this time.
Yeah, around this time. Around at 9, between 8 and 10 UK time, basically, which is between, I can do this, hold on. 8 and 10 is between 3 and 5. Between 3 and 5 Eastern, I believe.
Oh, we got math. On this episode.
Did I get it right?
I didn't hear what you said. I
said between 3 and 5.
3 and 5 Eastern time?
Eastern, yeah. So between 3 and 5 Eastern, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know from after this week, Charlie, season. Listen, must win game later on.
I feel like, bro, with a that's simple math. You should have hit it on the head. You shouldn't give yourself like a grace. Like it should have been. You should have got the right time in the Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? You should have got the exact. No, you said between 3 and 5.
Yeah, because I said between 8 and 10 UK time.
All right.
See.
Anyway,
listen. Wait.
Go ahead.
Hammer says Fins all the way up. IMAX says this isn't fair. Us and Miami Hurricanes live at the same time. Hammer said they definitely need to make a schedule. The Hurricanes do 100%. And then IMAX goes on to say, "It's up, Kadeem, Charlie, and chat." Lee can't wait for Monday night football. Always booked the day off work. Hammer says, bum ass Eagles, we're going to spank that ass. And then Rob says, I'm off Monday. Lee said big boy pants required. And then we have some questions. So yes, you was gonna say Charlie.
Nah, man, it's just it's a legit week. We got the Eagles, and everybody across the pond and across the world, they get to watch it at 2 ish in the morning, and then some of us don't have to go to work the next morning. So shout out to all the fans across the globe that stay up and endure. They used to endure the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a different story. So I'm ready, man. Let's get into it.
So yeah, Sunday night football, Philadelphia Eagles. We're both 5-1, I believe. How important off the bat, how important do you think it is to beat the Eagles, or in the grand scheme of things, does it not matter?
Grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Like same way everyone said Buffalo was a must-win game. Oh, this is a must-win. Must-win for what? To say we arrived? You know what I'm saying? There's no, you don't get a trophy. Shout out to Coach McDaniel, said, oh, the season's accomplished now. We broke all these records and statistics. You know what I'm saying? So we did what we set out to do, and now we don't have to play any more games. Now, if you would have beat Buffalo, you would have just beat Buffalo, and then what? You see what I'm saying? Nah. So grand scheme of things, the Buffalo game was bigger than the Eagles game because it was an AFC game. It was an AFC East game, and the number 1 seed is on the line in the AFC. So the Buffalo game was a bigger deal than this Philly game. But if you can remember, Kadeem, last year, Eagles was getting dealt with in the practice we had with the joint practice we had with the Eagles, and the Eagles like, yo, Dolphins about to be a problem. Tua missed 4.5 games, and now we get them in the regular season. So I like our chances this Sunday coming up.
Yeah, I'm not I'm very like picky over must-win games. If the Dolphins lose, nothing happens. Like the worst that happens is social media and Stephen A and all those guys are like, I told you the Dolphins aren't real, they can't beat anyone good, all that kind of stuff. So like from that perspective, it will be good to win to kind of again stop the conversation around the Dolphins can only be up on bad teams, Tua can't get it done, all that kind of stuff. But again, it's just allows to it allows for momentum right now. Um, and if it's a statement win, but at the same time, the Dolphins need any more statement wins. Given the way we're beating teams left, right, and center right now, it's another win on the books. It's closer to securing the AFC East or a playoff spot. The moment you do that, or the earlier you do that, the more time you can, not rest guys, but you okay. This player's got a particular injury. We can kind of sit him out over the next few weeks because we don't need him, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's not must win, but Sunday night football, it's always good to beat any team and to just continue on the road to the Super Bowl. You obviously want to beat the Eagles.
Bro, did you see the Tua jiu-jitsu roll?
Of course, I saw the Tua jiu-jitsu roll.
Man, listen, bro. That was the same hit or the same type of play in Buffalo where there was the questionable concussion back injury. And I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen it, there's a viral clip going out on X where Tua gets pushed after throwing the ball and he rolls backwards. It's called break fall. You break fall in jiu-jitsu, right? He breaks his fall, you know what I'm saying? And he rolls backwards, pops right back up, and they're calling him Ninja Tua. And bruh, you can tell 100%. 100% how much jiu-jitsu has helped out QB1. And if you don't see it, like I don't think you want to see it anymore.
Yeah, there's to the people who said that learn jiu-jitsu won't lessen his chances of a concussion. That's a prime example right there, because that when it happened last year, he got concussed. So, like you said, if they can't see it now, then they won't ever see it.
Won't prevent concussions, but it'll definitely lessen your chances.
Yeah, definitely. Question from Lee. He says, "Are we a finesse team lacking brutality?" What do you think, Charlie?
I don't know, bro, because that O line could get after you sometimes, bro. The O line can get after you because the finesse comes with the sexy receivers and the play calls and the offense and everything, but you can't be a finesse team running a ball like that. You have to get to it in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So I can't call. Yeah, we're finesse, but I don't know that we lack that physicality because the O line does their thing, bro. We need more of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that equates to lacking, but I mean, I can't say we don't have physicality because the O line does this thing.
Yeah, I was going to say we lack brutality in certain situations. So where we currently lead the league, or I don't know if the Saints game on Thursday night changed it, but we currently lead the league in QB hits and we're third in the league in sacks. And I think winning in the trenches to that extent kind of kind of shows that we have some kind of brutality, but we're still not. I don't think we can consistently run the ball on third and short, if that makes sense, to get the first down. Um, I'm not saying we can't do it because obviously there've been like first and goal, second and goal, and we've ran the ball. Raheem Mostert and Devon Achan have been able to grind out hard yards, but I don't think we can do it consistently. And against the Eagles, it'll be very interesting because, like IMAX says, Eagles' offensive and defensive lines worry me. We're up against a team that constantly dominate in the trenches, and I'm talking to myself again because Mr. Charlie Touche has frozen. We've got to get this fixed. 100% have to get this fixed. But I will continue my point when Charlie returns, as he just disappears. Again, for those who are with us at the moment, thank you so much for all the comments. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. All the viewers on YouTube, on Twitter, greatly appreciated. If you are listening or watching after the fact, again on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you get the podcast from, thank you very much. We would greatly, again, I keep saying greatly appreciate. There's no other words, or there's other words, but it means the world to us that you're here with us. If you could smash that like, leave a 5-star review, everything that tells these algorithms that we are worth watching and sharing as we continue to grow bigger. And anyone who is able to, we are over on Patreon. Patreon.com/GoTime Dolphins. You get the GoTime Dolphin Miami jersey phone wallpaper. You get the easy money picked, and then we still got merch to come and other things. We are building our Patreon as soon and as much as possible. I will go through some of the comments before Charlie returns. J-Mar says he will laugh if the Pats beat Buffalo before we beat the Birds. He also says he loves, I love you guys going live before the fam gets home as Charlie makes his triumphant return. Oh, look who it is. Welcome.
Bruh, I don't know no more, bro. I updated this thing, bro, but it's still acting. We're gonna figure it out, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Shout out to my dog J Rob.
J-Mo asked earlier, is Charlie checking out people's maths? He tried to.
Am I what? Am I what?
Try checking out people's math.
Oh yeah. Nah, bro, you cheated, bro.
I did not cheat.
No.
I did not cheat. I said we are going UK time between 8 and 10, and I gave that time in Eastern Standard Time. So, like between 8 and 10 is between 3 and 5. Like there's no.
Kadeem, 11 o'clock London time. What is it in Miami?
6 p.m.
Eastern time.
6. Although next week I think our clocks go back because we're playing the Patriots at 5 p.m. UK time, so we'll figure this all out.
Hey, hold on. Didn't they say they were going to stop daylight saving time and there was going to be no more of that?
I feel like they did, but I know for a fact the Dolphins are playing the Patriots next Sunday at 5 p.m. It's like the one time we've got like 5 p.m., 8 p.m. and like midnight. It's the best. If the Dolphins are playing next week at Sunday Night Football, brilliant, but they're not. So J Mar says, I want to beat a winning team for locker room confidence. Hammer says, tired of this narrative about we can't win against a good team. If Buffalo is good and can't win against the Jets, Jaguars, and the refs put away the whistle to make sure they beat the Giants, maybe we lost against an inferior team and we lost against the Bills. JMR says we did. JMR says Kaz is working in Comcast repair windows now. I don't know what a Comcast repair window is.
Comcast is a internet cable company in the States. I don't know how known they are across the world though.
Yeah, I didn't know of them. Rob asked, you guys see what McDaniel said when he got asked if any QB could play the system? Manny fired a shot at Jono. Have you seen it?
I have.
So for those who haven't, he basically says he's going to throw the podium and basically says, get the F out of here. Like this whole any quarterback can play the system. I'm paraphrasing, but he said it's not true. Like these guys work hard every single day to do what they're doing, and it's not just a plug and play system. So yeah, and again, it's true. It's not to belittle any of the backups that have come in over the last 2 years, especially last season, but this offense did not run the same until it was out, and is what it is. One thing we didn't mention midweek, and I don't think it was announced until maybe Thursday, but the Dolphins have another player on IR. Chris Brooks. Chris Brooks is on IR, and given the designation of players returning from IR, there's a very, very, very big chance that we don't see Chris Brooks again this season. What do you make of the injury and everything?
I think this is why people ask, what do we do at running back still? Because Chris Brooks and Savon Ahmed are the only running backs on the roster next year. As of today, they're the only two under contract for next year.
That's not true.
Who we got under contract for running back next year?
What was the two names you said?
Devon Achane and...
No, you said Savon Ahmed.
Oh, my bad. I misspoke.
That's cool. So that's why I was like, yeah.
Devon Achane and Chris Brooks are the only two that are under contract. So there's just not enough depth. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Mostert or Wilson gets retained. I don't think both of them do. So when Chris Griggs came out and said, yeah, I mean, we're interested in Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? We kicked the tires on Barkley and Dalvin Cook because there's only two running backs on the contract. So for everyone who are fans that are talking about this year and our running back room is good and Go Time Dolphins said we don't need a running back this year, we don't. But Chris Griggs' job is to secure the future as well. So we still need running back help. Do we need a starting running back? Maybe not, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know what Devon Achane's future is going to look like. Now he's coming off an injury. Can he take the load? Can he take the hits? All in all, it's nice to have hit on a third-round running back and an undrafted running back. So it helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, for this week, we'll have Raheem Mostert, Savon Ahmed, and I think maybe Jeff Wilson. But with both Chris Brooks and Devon Achane on IR, do you think the Dolphins at the very least pick up someone off the practice squad, or do you think they just go big and trade someone on before the trade window?
Say that one more time.
So do you think the Dolphins essentially pick up a free agent, to basically replace one of Chris Brooks, or basically Chris Brooks for the rest of the season, or do you think they try and trade someone?
No, I think with Jeff Wilson Jr. coming back and Savon Ahmed available, I think we just ride with the players that we have. And then Devon Achane is coming back as well. Shout out to Hammer. And Hammer, bro, I feel you because I want to beat these good teams too, so we don't have to hear people talking on the internet. But if Kadeem,
I tagged him in there already.
Oh, my dog, see. Look at that. But JMO hasn't seen it either. So
I don't think I've got JMO on Twitter. JMO, if you're on Twitter, let me know. and this was like
Can
all
we
come
get the
over.
Go Time Dolphins social media team to retweet it? And then
Yeah,
everybody could just take the how about this? Go to Go Time Dolphins on Twitter. If you haven't already, you can Go Time Dolphins Twitter is gonna retweet it, and then everybody can check it out there, and you can see Tua do a break fall. One of the first things you learn in jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
But what do you think? What do you think about bringing in running back up? You think we're gonna sign somebody, elevate somebody, trade for somebody? What do you think is gonna happen?
I know there was one running back we had on the practice squad who got picked up a couple of weeks ago. Apologies for not.
I forgot his name too.
Yeah, same as some. Yeah, might be something Ford or something.
Darren and Evans or something. Drake.
Yes,
something like that.
yes. That was it. So yeah, he's gone. I don't know what running backs are available. Like I reckon before the Nick Chubb injury and Kareem Hunt went back to the Browns, they might have looked at Kareem Hunt. Obviously Jonathan Taylor has signed a contract. I don't think they go after Saquon Barkley given his injury history. So yeah, I don't think they get anyone, and yeah, I agree with you. You got A-Chan coming back in a few weeks. Jeff Wilson returning, Savon Ahmed and Raheem Mostert. You kind of have to go with what you got, I guess. But
and in the offseason, they will look at running back in the offseason. Don't be surprised if they bring in a running back and then the whole world says, "Oh, well, they didn't need him because look at what Devon A-Chan is doing. You're wasting assets." But all right, well, then you get hit with something like this where your running backs go down. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy. Also, we'll discuss things further in the in no huddle and stuff. But we had a source tell us today that it seems Connor Williams' groin injury is essentially worse than Mike McDaniel kind of letting off. I don't think they're going to put him on IR simply because again, the Dolphins don't have many designation to return from IR left, and you assume that Jalen Ramsey and Devon A-Chan are going to be, one of the last few. Once you put someone like Connor Williams on IR, he doesn't return. So it's one of those things where do we see Liam Eichenberg again, and do we also call up friend of the podcast, Alama Uluwave, at some point? Because it's kind of getting to a point now where you probably need to do it.
I think you, at a minimum, call him up because what happens if Ian Eichenberg goes down? Who's taking snaps at center? You know what I'm saying? Kristen Wilkins? You know what I'm saying? Like who like for real, who's taking these snaps?
Alec Kingold.
So straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna take the snaps, bro? So I would assume if Connor is out for an extended period of time, you gotta get maybe they don't trust dog. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't trust the llama. Maybe they just like, oh, we could, in a year or two, he'll be perfect. Like back in the day, Isaac Asiata from Utah, we had him on a practice squad and he went up and down in the Adam Gates regime. So, but yeah, man, shout out to Drakey. Listen, man, Kadeem, you gotta pull it up, bro. You gotta
snap!
Listen. Drakey is the dude. Drakey rocks with us. He's a part of the Go Time Dolphins social media team now. So Drakey, we appreciate you rocking with us, man. And for those who have been longtime listeners of Go Time Dolphins, Drakey screenshotted Kadeem in the hoodie, the Bill Belichick hoodie. Do you have that available, Kadeem? Do you have the Charlie Touche?
Dude, you are killing me right now. Okay, hold on.
I'm just saying. I could hold down the fort until you get it right. You know what I'm saying? You get it. But listen. So while I dress this thing up, shout out to Drakey. He's in the comments right now. He's a part of the social media team now, and dude does an awesome job. he photoshopped Kadeem last season in the Bill Belichick hoodie, and Kadeem looked like a legitimate tight ends coach or O-line coach or D-line coach. You know what I'm saying? That worked in New England, and it was just the photoshops of photoshops. As Kadeem brings it up, look at this. This is bro. You look like my PE coach. Like, bro, how you got this job, bro? Yeah, how are you the phys ed coach and you got some weight on you, Holmes? You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Bro, you look like the dude, and like, look at this. This is awesome. And then Drakey went ahead, and we didn't know who was going to be calling plays or whatever. And I don't want to say we didn't know who was going to be calling plays, but we were questioning the play calls coming in on time. And Drakey screenshots or not screenshots, but
hold on, wait. There's another one as well, which I just found, a Drakey special.
Drakey special. Let's see which one we got here. And if you're listening on the audio version, y'all got to check us out on YouTube. Oh yeah, here we go. So this hey, listen, y'all got to check us out on YouTube. We're showing some of the Drakey Photoshop. This is a classic too. Drakey Photoshop myself and Kadeem as the what looks to be head coach of the Houston Texans, and I'm like the quarterback coach in the background with the headset on, because we had blue headphones at the time, and everybody's like, bro, y'all need different color headphones, y'all killing us. And it kind of looked like we really look like the coaching staff. Hey, I need that one. You guys send that one to me.
Really?
So again, we're catching up. So then Drakey photoshops myself and Tua. And if I don't look like an OC in this picture right here, bro, this is the picture of all. Look at this, bro. This is money right here, bro. Hey, I'm like, hey man, what are you seeing out there? What did you see on that last one? I really wanted to hit Waddle. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got the touches, so I really was trying to get him back in there. And I got somebody in my ear up in the box trying to tell me stuff. I'm like, yo, get out of my ear. I'm listening to it. So this is, hey, Drakey, bro, you're doing your thing, but you didn't do it like you did it with this one, bro. For everyone who's been listening to the podcast, the past week, we've had a discrepancy when it comes to Toto. And Toto sings Hold the Line. They also sing Africa, and Drakey hit us with a Drakey special with the new Go Time Dolphins edition of the Toto album cover, and yours truly is the lead singer. Look at this piece of art right here, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Kadeem, when you seen this, what did you think, bro?
I had no idea that Toto were a bunch of white guys. Didn't know that. Did not know that at all. So I was like, this is amazing. Love the work. We've got to get up on the socials, on Instagram, Twitter, Drakey. We appreciate it. It's absolutely brilliant. Add yourself to this. Drakey, add yourself to this, 100%.
Bro, it looks like we're part of the band, bro.
Classic.
Like your shot, your chop is perfect, like perfectly. And you got the hoodie, you got not the hoodie, but you got the Scully on, bro. Yo, this might be my screensaver in my phone, bro. This is money right here, bro.
Loving it.
Right. Yeah, man. So back to our regularly scheduled program. Shout out to Drakey, man. Epic photoshops, man. Epic.
Definitely. Hammer says, I'm gonna have to make fun of that pick. Lee Connolly says Liam Eichenberg v Fletcher Cox. That's gonna be interesting. Hammer says my next shout out, I'm gonna do Kung Fu fights and add that to it, talking about the Ninja Tua. Hammer, thanks for the shout out on your latest video. Really do appreciate that. IMAX says nice work, Drakey. J Moss says hilarious, and then Drakey sends the heart. So again, we greatly appreciate you, Lon Ray, every single person who does anything for us.
Bro, something. This is a shout out to who just brought that up. I think Hammer brought it up. No, it was Lee. Lee said Liam Eichenberg versus Fletcher Cox. and he had that emoji on there. Like, bro, this is why you want to bring up Alama Uluave. So the first game in, he's not going up against some killer on the other side of the ball in a meaningful game. You know what I'm saying? Like almost the same way you want to work in Cam Smith. You should want to have you should want to have Alama Uluave called up. So when the game gets out of hand, you could put him in and get some significant snaps. You just don't want to see a unsigned, undrafted rookie center go up in like a playoff game for the first time ever. That's not how you want to see it. Like we seen what happened with Skylar Thompson, although he was drafted. But yeah, man. You want to get into no huddle, Kadeem?
Do you want to get into no huddle? That's the question.
Kadeem, bro.
Do you?
I told you we playoff ready, man. I'm making the playoffs, bro.
So we're on the road this Sunday, aren't we?
We are on the road.
So I'm not like doing things late. I've got and it's a night game as well, which is what?
Night game. It's gonna
it
be a little
8 p.m.?
chilly. It's gonna be a little chilly.
Okay. Cool. Right. I have also want to get the music ready and stuff like that. But I've just typed in what I need for the weather. I don't want no accusations, no nothing. I don't want to hear any of it. So as we get into no huddle, Charlie, please be ready because you're 1-5 in the season, and your season's about to be done. We all know it.
Get ready, bro. I had a couple questionable weeks, bro, and I feel like I'm allowed that. You know what I'm saying? It's close games. Like Minnesota won like 7 games in 1-score games last year, and I had some 1-score games that I lost this year. Let's get it. What we talking about?
So the weather on Sunday in Philadelphia, and I can only get 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. What is the weather? What is I'm going to give you 11 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit?
$11 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. Times it. 22. 32. But there's a grace period. I'm gonna say 50. It's either 52 and a half or 53. I'm going 53.
53. Charlie says 53. Charlie is.
Hold on. I lost my audio. I can't hear nothing.
So 53, your final answer, yeah?
Because I get a degree and a half, but I'm going 53.
2-5.
Let's go.
Charlie, don't do that. Charlie, don't do that. Charlie, you're 2-5. Humble yourself. Charlie, you're 2-5. Be humble. Listen, be like, know what? Like, your press conference should be glad to get a win this week, but doesn't mean anything. We're still 2-5. Like,
bro, listen, I'm telling you, bro, it was close games that I missed by like 3 degrees last game, bro. That's 7 points. That's a 1-score game that I lost. You know what I'm saying? I gotta win these 1-score games. Like this one could have been a little off too. 11 times 2, 22 plus 32. You feel me? Like I was off a little bit, so I had to make it work.
So the exact answer is 52. But yeah, like he was in that window, so it's all good. But even so,
I'm back, bro. I'm back.
You know what? The one thing it could be is that it's easier to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit than it is Fahrenheit to Celsius.
That dang 1.8. That thing kill you.
Yeah. But Charlie's 2-5. The Miami Dolphins are 5-1, and the injury report has just been updated officially. So we have one person out, but it's no surprise. It's Jalen Ramsey. He's back practicing, but it's out for the game on Sunday. We knew that going into it. Xavier Howard, Alec Ingold, Nick Needham, and Connor Williams are all questionable. But I believe Xavier Howard said he's playing on Sunday, and I think the same with Alec Ingold. Chase Claypool, Kader Kohu, Jalen Phillips, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Jeff Wilson, they were all limited on Friday. And I believe Jalen Phillips is going to be on a snap count as he continues to recover from this oblique injury. For the Eagles, Bradley Roby and Reed Blankenship are both out. So that's 2 players from their safety. Limited on... Actually, no. Full participation for the Eagles on Friday was Lane Johnson, Devonta Smith, Jalen Carter, and Dallas Goedert. And then such an idiot. Try it again. Lane Johnson, Darius Slay, Milton Williams, Sidney Brown, Eli Ricks, and Marlon Paluto, apologies for that pronunciation, were full participants. Devonta Smith, Jalen Carter, and Dallas Goedert were limited, but I would expect them all to play. Charlie, what do you have for fantasy? Did I lose Charlie again? This is amazing. Just during the huddle as well. Charlie. When Charlie returns, we will get through the second part of No Huddle, that being fantasy and the easy money pick of the week. But yeah, for those who are just joining us now, Charlie is 2-5. Lee says, I think we neglected the position in the offseason, center. I agree. I think Charlie will agree as well, and something we'll discuss when he returns. JML says, I have an appointment Monday morning with my eye surgeon. I'm going to be all bloodshot and messed up. JML, I've sorted out my dinner. Drake, so I love this. JML says, how about a backflip, Sally Charlie? And then Drakey then replies saying, he tried that backflip that JML asked for and it knocked the instant out. Charlie's got that is that one stripe internet connection right now. It makes no sense no matter what he does. Then JML said we should have drafted Dallas Goedert, but we left him on the shelf for Mike Gesicki. I still don't hate the Mike Gesicki pick. He's not having the best of time in New England, but his quarterback is Mac Jones, so what do you expect, I guess? Mike Gesicki is just one of those tight ends he just can't block, and that's completely fine. Put him in a system where he doesn't have to block, and he should be good. As we get the return of Charlie to Shay.
Bro, you know what I think we should do, Kadeem?
What's that?
I think I should update my computer again, my Mac, and then we do a test run so we not live. You know what I'm saying? Because last time I updated it, we were smooth selling for like 6 months. So now it's like it's not cool. But my bad.
I promise you, what will happen is that it will be fine during the test.
Yeah.
Because you know, even like when we do, and we'll obviously get back to No Huddle in a sec. When we do the Patreon Easy Money, we have no issues.
Yeah.
We have no issues. And that's recording as well. So, but yeah. Get back to No Huddle. Charlie, what do you have for fantasy this week? Oh, can't hear you. Now we can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can
you hear me now? Good. I got Tua starting and never coming out of the lineup. Just live and die by the Tua. Live by the Tua, die by the Tua. Whatever he gives you, that's what he gives you. You could trade your backups. Wait for the bye week. Get someone off the waiver wire, but you could trade whoever you have and start Tua. Starting Raheem Mostert. Mostert looking really good without Achane sharing the carries. Even when Jeff Wilson Jr. comes back, you wanna start Mostert until Jeff Wilson Jr. tells you not to start Mostert, right? So starting Mostert, starting Waddle, starting Hill. I'm not starting the Dolphins defense. I think I'm a little gun shy with the way we looked against Buffalo, and I can't this week. I can't start Dolphins defense. I do have the Dolphins defense in the Go Time Dolphins Fantasy Football League, and I will not be adding another defense. So by default, I will start the Dolphins defense in that league. I don't love it, But if you can get another defense, stream another defense for this week, I advise you to, and you really should. Other side of the ball. Oh, Jason Sanders. I'm sorry, Jason Sanders. Other side of the ball. Yeah, you're gonna start Hurts. You're gonna start Devontae Smith, although he hasn't been doing anything for you lately. You're gonna start AJ Brown. You're gonna start Swift. Swift might have some good numbers, and you're gonna start the Eagles defense. But we're gonna have a game. It's gonna be a game, bro.
100%. And what's your easy money pick of the week?
Easy money pick of the week. There's Tua over a touchdown and a half. I don't know if I'm going with that yet, Kadeem. Can we kill the music? I gotta let the people hear me out. Tua over a touchdown and a half. The line for that comes in at minus 145. But I like Jalen Waddle to get off this week. So I'm looking at Jalen Waddle, and his reception props are over 60 yards, minus 135, and over 4.5 receptions, minus 150. All of those are good. Here's my thing. Raheem Mostert is good for anytime touchdown. 100%. Raheem Mostert is going to get in the box. There's no H-Chan. Raheem Mostert's been doing this thing. But is that an easy bet, Raheem Mostert getting in the box? I don't know, bro. So we're up against it right now. I'm over here literally trying to decide which one is the easiest out of all of these. And we also have Tua over 271 yards passing. That's a good one. There's a chance all these things hit pass completions, over 22. That's a good one. And this is a perfect example of when I said if they give it to us, we have to take it. Because now I like 4 or 5 or 6 other bets that I think are fairly easy. But I'm going to go Tua over a touchdown and a half. So easy money pick of the week is Tua over a touchdown and a half. And this was probably actually the hardest decision of the easy money pick of the weeks. And we're 5-1 right now in pick of the week, Kadeem?
Believe so, yeah.
So again, live by the Tua, die by the Tua. Let's see what we get.
Cool. Great. Thanks for that. Before we head into bonus time, Lee Connolly said why he was gone. So I think we neglected the position in the off season, and he was talking about center. Do you agree with that, or do you disagree?
I think we always have plans, and I think plans get altered when other things happen. We had a plan to make Cedric Wilson Jr. the number 2 receiver on the team, and then you got Tyreek Hill out of nowhere, and Cedric Wilson was relegated to a practice squad receiver. So I think you have plans, and then things change. So I think you might have been drafting a tight end this draft, and next thing you know, Cam Smith from Two Shades 24 falls to you, and then Devon Achane from Two Shades 24 falls to you, and they're like, yo, Charlie Touche from Go Time Dolphins said these boys supposed to be nice. Let's go get them instead. So I think there's plan A, plan B, plan C, A through Z. So yeah, I think you planned on upgrading or improving your line, but Mike McDaniel and Chris Greer the whole offseason said we're straight on our O-line, and no one believed them. And all of a sudden, the Dolphins only have 1 loss and a great running game and a great passing game. So neglect is a hard word, but man, bro, like, can we blame them, dog? We're balling right now.
Yeah, I think given the injury history of some of the players, you kind of needed to make they 100% needed to make sure they had backup at both tackle positions. And you're not going to carry that many offensive line during the season. So I can understand. And again, like we said before, when you carry 3 quarterbacks and a fullback, you kind of have to neglect other positions. And I guess that with the Dolphins, center might be one of the positions where we kind of like, you know what? unfortunately, we can't have a backup center on the roster, so we have to try and find one already in the building. And that's what they seem to have done. I can't tell if Charlie's frozen or not, if he's just not moving. Okay, cool.
Bruh,
So
like listen,
you scared me.
Listen, there's some alternative receiving yard props here, and I'm like, bro, I'm just want to make sure we get the best easy. You know what? I'm changing the easy money pick of the week. I'm changing it, and this is what you got to live with in this space. Easy money pick of the week is Jalen Waddle over 50 yards receiving. It comes in at minus 220. So I'm gonna die on a Jalen Waddle 50 yards hill, because if Jalen Waddle don't get 50 yards, we probably lost.
What's funny as well, he can do that in one play. Like Jalen Waddle in one play, 50 yards. Like it's that easy.
So first time ever in Go Time Dolphins history, we changed the easy money pick of the week to Jalen Waddle 50 plus yards receiving. It comes in at minus 220. Obviously not better odds than negative minus 140, but it's safer.
There you have it. That's it for me for this time, for this side of the show. So yeah, I'm all good.
Hey, come on over to bonus time with us, man. We appreciate everybody rocking with us in the comments. Everybody who messed with us, subscribed, liked, that shares the podcast, that outside of the podcast, y'all check us out on social media. We appreciate all of that more than you guys really know. The patrons, shout out to the patrons. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone who rock with us on Patreon, man. Like, I don't think y'all really understand how much we rock with y'all. Again, this started from voice notes. Me and Kadeem just shared voice notes over WhatsApp, and we should go back and forth doing that. And now we have a podcast. So we appreciate everybody who rock with us. Come on over to bonus time. Y'all know what time it is. Stay positive. Test negative. For Kadeem Simmons, I'm Charlie Touche. Thank you for tuning in this time. Make sure you catch us next time on Go Time. Already.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time.
So you may have seen it or not. Obviously it's not as big as Go Time Dolphins. Not many things are. But Tyreek Hill, Miami Dolphins wide receiver, has a podcast, and he hit back at.
It needed to be said.
Yes, he hit back at Stephen A. Smith for basically saying that the Dolphins. So for those who haven't seen it, Stephen A. Smith this week said that the Dolphins and Tua are running this like 2 to 3 yard offense, quick little dump offs, and then Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are taking the ball like 40, 50, 60 yards. Tyreek Hill was like, I don't know what you're watching. That's disrespectful to my quarterback, all that kind of stuff. Did you see Stephen A. Smith's response to Tyreek Hill? So I believe before he responded to Tyreek Hill, he basically walked back on what he said, I never said the Dolphins offense is 2 to 3 yards. I said,
and he probably said he can just throw it 2 to 3 yards and let them do the rest, because he's good for that too.
And everyone was just like, yo, no, you said this is what the Dolphins do. And then, yeah, he kind of responded to Tyreek Hill, but it's like, dude, we have you in 4K. We all heard you say that Tua is throwing 2 to 3 yard passes. Like, to stop. Just admit that, hey, from what you've seen of the Dolphins this year, that's what you thought. And again, like I said on the last episode, all you had to do was watch the highlights that his production team had brought up, because it was deep throws to Tyreek Hill. Drakey says,
hold on. You know, Stephen A. This is what I was known as Stephen A. And y'all could put a timeline on this, because this was a long time ago. When Stephen A. said James Harden would never be a superstar if he leaves OKC. It was OKC, Kevin Durant, and Kendrick Perkins. And they're like, "Oh, James Harden's never going to be a superstar if he leaves OKC." I'm lying. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. My bad. James Harden, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and that was like the big three. They were all young, and Stephen A. Like, "Oh, James Harden's never going to be a superstar." Okay, Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Bro, I'm not even a basketball guy. You're supposed to be the basketball guy. Like, nah, James Harden is a dude, and he's gonna be a dude. And we seen what happened after that. I don't rock with Stephen A. Never have, never will.
Yeah, it's again. I'm fortunate living in the UK. He's not on my TV screen that much, but yeah. Drakey says 2 easy money picks of the week for him. Obviously the Tua and the Jalen Waddle receptions.
Receiving yards.
Receiving yards. This is why I don't bet. Let us know in the comments. The question I'm going to ask, I want to hear your answers as well. Score prediction, Charlie, for Miami Dolphins at Philadelphia Eagles.
You go first because I wasn't ready for this.
What? I am going to go Miami Dolphins 27, Philadelphia Eagles 17. I think the Dolphins will win. I think it will be a close game. I think that the Eagles are going to make it hard for the Dolphins, but I think the Dolphins are going to have too much and pull away in the second half and win 27-17.
So Kadeem likes the under. The under 51.5. Kadeem likes the under. I am gonna say Miami wins. Walk-off field goal. Jason Sanders. No time left on the clock. 23-20.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't.
The last time the Dolphins beat the Eagles was with a Jason Sanders walk-off field goal.
Hey, maybe I'm on to something. Maybe I'm on to something, bro.
Maybe, but no, it's gonna be fun. I've got work on Monday. Got a busy day at work, so I won't be watching it. I'm just hoping and praying that I can start my birthday with a Dolphins win, because I'm not looking to wake up on my birthday and find the Dolphins are going to lose, because can't be having that. Can't be having that at all.
Oh, you say you're not going to watch it because you got to work?
Yeah.
So you work on your birthday?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'm not a massive birthday guy, so I'll work. I've got the Tuesday off to go to a wedding. So, but obviously we will be here reviewing the game on my birthday, have a little birthday celebration. Win, lose, or draw.
Hopefully.
No, we lose or draw.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully it can be a double birthday celebration.
Hey, yeah. Hopefully we will celebrate Kadeem's birthday and then celebrate the win at the same time. Hopefully.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But yeah, listen, Dolphins, Eagles, move to 6-1, and that would basically not guarantee a playoff spot, but you'd have to be so bad to mess up at that point. And
I'm not doing none of that. We just keep need to win of these games.
Of course, yeah.
And we're gonna beat. I said I'm not doing none of that, but we're gonna beat KC in Germany.
I'm booking that stuff tomorrow, so yeah.
Hey, we're going to Germany. GTD in Germany. Hey, I'm gonna try to say the Go Time Dolphins intro in German.
That's gonna be so bad, so bad, so bad. But yeah, Drakey. So a last few comments. J Moss says smash that like button, guys. Drakey says, for all our sakes, hope you have a great birthday. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's been in the comments, everyone who's watched on the live, everyone who's watched after the fact, listen on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcast from. And yeah, make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, X, or Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, High Five, Bebo, all the good stuff, and Patreon as well, patreon.com/Go Time Dolphins. But that is it from me until Monday at the very least.
You left out MySpace.
I said MySpace. I thought I said MySpace. I might just if I left that, it wasn't on purpose. But yeah, see you next time. Anything else, Charlie?
Out of here.